Hey guys, and welcome back to part 1 of the brand new Aston Villa career mode save on the channel. You know what, the reason why I chose Aston Villa is because it's going to be a real challenge. I want the challenge in career mode. I want to get promoted to the Premier League and try and win the league title. Eventually, hopefully, the aim of the series is try and win the Champions League, win the league, and it's also a road to glory as well. And I hope you guys enjoy this entire series. If you guys do, feel free to continue support comment, and also perhaps drop a like on the video, and also subscribe to the channel as well if you're hyped about this series. But I'm hyped about this series, hope you guys are too as well. But Aston Villa are one of the biggest sides in English football, a side that have not necessarily done well, because obviously they got themselves relegated and they're currently in the Championship in the English League. But my aim of this series is to try and win everything, essentially. Win the Champions League. As you guys can see, my board objectives here is to grow one youth academy player by at least 5 overall points. As soon as obviously grown, play them in either 5 matches. Sign at least a midfielder or to a forward position. But as you guys can see, the financial tab is critical. We've got to reduce the player wages. We've got to compete for the league title, and essentially there's a lot on the line. That's the thing. We're going to reach the round 32 of the FA Cup as well. But we're going to simulate through the pre-season. We was to get a 2-1 victory against Angers, and we're getting through playing against RB Salzburg. Our group looks very, very good actually. It's very favourable in my opinion. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoy this series as well. Hope you guys it turns out to be very positive, this overall series. But as we get a transfer offer for Glenn Whelan, he's one of the players that are aging this season. He's obviously a former Stoke player, but he's aging and he's kind of like going on a bit. He's played for Stoke, he's played for many teams in his career. Similarly, Tommy Elphick, who's obviously played for Bournemouth in the past. Transfer offer was accepted for both players, so we received a £1.8 million offer for Tommy Elphick, which has been sold. He has been sold, and £1.2 million has been added to our budget. So essentially what I'm going to do is try and sell some of the aging players, some of the players that are not necessarily getting game time at Aston Villa. Maybe players like Tommy Elphick, you know, there's a lot of aging players like Bun in goal. He's 30 years of age, 67 rated, not quite good enough for the starting lineup. Because I would say this side is average, at least for the start. You know, we're gonna get through the pre-season against RB Salzburg. Again, hopefully we can win. We're gonna simulate. Conor Hourihane gives us a 1-0 lead, 14th minute. This series is genuinely gonna be interesting. I'm genuinely intrigued to try and acknowledge where we're actually gonna finish. But 50th minute in, 1-0 Aston Villa so far. As we actually also recorded Gilbert back from loan. He was a very, very good right back actually. Gilbert, who was on loan, he's a French talent on the side. To be fair, I think he's one of the best right backs in the game right now. As we get through the pre-season final to play against Angers. We went through the pre-season semis and then got through the pre-season final against Angers. That's our next opponent right now. And hopefully we can maximise our potential earnings from this pre-season. We've got a £4.2 million to be earned maximum, but I want to try and maximise it with a win against Angers to try and win the pre-season. Like I said, the format of the series will be at least 1 month per episode. Play 3 games and simulate the rest. Just all similar ways how Ches does it. It's a proper road to glory. Just something that you guys will enjoy. But I'll show you guys the short list of players I've actually put. Players like Adam Armstrong, Daniel James, Stephen Kingsley, Reece James. A couple of really good young talents. My budget isn't exactly big, is it, for the season? I only started with £4 million. I took 30% increase. That only took me 7 million. So it's going to be challenging. That's the most fun part of career mode, isn't it? Starting from a team where you don't have necessarily the highest budget and you have to kind of develop the players. You got to try and focus on the growth of the players and develop youth. That's the reason why I actually signed 2 proper youth scouts. But we're actually going to go for someone called J De Silva, who plays for Bristol City. He's a fullback and he's not that expensive really. We're going to offer Micah Richards, who's obviously getting on a bit. We're going to do the fullback, 880,000 plus Micah Richards has been accepted for J De Silva, who's going to be our first signing hopefully of this series. He's quality. He's a young talent in my opinion. I think he's a. But you guys will have to give me feedback on some of the signings that you guys want to see. So if you guys want to see a particular player, feel free to leave it down in the comments perhaps, and also make it reasonable. So I don't really have the biggest budget, as you guys can see on the screen, 7 million, nothing, it's not much. So you guys will have to keep it reasonable. don't tell me to go after someone like Mbappe or someone, or like just some quality player. I can't afford players like that, at least for the first season. You know, players like Anthony Martial, players like Diogo Jota, we won't be able to afford them, at least for the first couple of seasons, as we're going to try and offer a contract to J De Silva of £4,500. He wants a wage cut, and yeah, welcome to the team, man. Welcome to the team. He's a very decent player, indeed. We're going to get into this game against Hull City. First championship game, first day of the season against Hull City
I don't know what their feelings will be
in the championship.
For me, I think they're probably heading for a mid-table finish. When
Hull City are a decent side in my opinion, playing at the KCOM Stadium.
A team that themselves are really fancied this season, certainly their manager.
First game in the championship season. This will be the first and final game of this episode. I just want to keep this first one short, and hopefully I'll be able to bring out nice lengthy content for you guys. But David Marshall in goal, Lehigh, Bridgewell, Stephen Kingsley, Stewart, Henderson, Bowen, Grosicki, Irvine and new signing Shallow leads the line for them. Very good team for Hull City. 4-2-3-1 formation for them. Let's go. We're playing at the KCOM Stadium. As McGinn coming on the attack, he gets the shot off wide of the target. Very good chance for McGinn. I mean, McGinn is a very good young talent. He's only 23 years of age, 75 rated. He could potentially be the captain of the side. I'm going to keep him for multiple seasons. He's a quality player in my opinion. Players like El Ghazi on the right hand side, the next Mohamed Salah. The potential to be the next Mohamed Salah is very good. And Stephen Kingsley coming on the attack, inside towards Grosicki. Grosicki tackled, and now we're on the attack. Gilbert, Conor Hourihan, inside towards McGinn, lovely ball. Jack Grealish, oh, intercepted. Jack Grealish wins it back. Conor Hourihan, lovely ball. El Ghazi cuts inside, takes it on his left foot, does a ball roll, fires the ball into the back. Aston Villa, Hull 0. What a finish from our Egyptian talent, let's say. El Ghazi on the right hand side, lovely ball played from McGinn there, lovely pass, cuts inside on his favoured left foot, and what a striker. Wonderful strike. Actually the keeper could have done better there. But Aston Villa, that's our first goal in the championship season in Aston Villa shirt. Strike as Adama coming on the attack as Marshall. What a save, David Marshall. 44th minute, David Marshall makes a stunning save. Where's Stephen Kingsley? I have no idea. Stephen Kingsley pushed way too high up the field as it gets pushed up, and then use that pace on the flanks to cause them all sorts of problems. McGinn to cross that ball in, great delivery. El Ghazi's header off the bar. Marshall cleared. Oh my god, what a header from El Ghazi. My gosh, he's been my best player so far, most creative player. But Jack Grealish inside towards McGinn. McGinn cuts inside, oh, intercepted by the whole man. Grosicki on the attack. Half time. That's a great attacking first half actually. Hope you guys enjoy that. But we're going to jump right into the second half and try and get 3 points in this one. Don't worry, in the next episode I'll try and get more games up for you guys. This is just the one as an introductory episode. But then 30s, they've got 61% possession. That's how much they dominated possession. Hull City, they just couldn't break us down defensively.
And we're underway for the second half.
Second half, let's go. As we come forward in the attack with McGinn, tackled by Stephen Kingsley, and now it's a foul. The referee did that as a foul. Stephen Kingsley inside towards Irvine, new signing for them as well. They've made some decent signings actually up top. Irvine inside towards Stewart, obviously the former Liverpool player, young talent. I mean, Henriksen inside towards Grosicki, decent passing play from them. Grosicki inside towards Stewart, lovely football. I mean, Stewart inside towards Bowen. Henriksen, look at the passing, man. That's the reason why. Stewart inside towards Shalov. Shalov inside. Oh, what a strike! Irvine gets the shot off. But Chilean goalkeeper makes the save. He's tall, man. He's like 6'5" or something, man. He's really tall. Quality keeper in between the sticks, actually. Makes a good save. As the cross comes in, Grosicki to try and deliver the corner. Actually, he's going to try and deliver. Keeper catches. Good save, Kalinic. On the attack again. Hull City over the top towards Bowen. Bowen cuts inside. Cross comes in. Cleared away back to Twansibi. Now we're on the attack now. El Ghazi. Tammy Abraham on the attack. Conor Hourihane, lovely ball. Jack Green, oh, tackled. But we're on the attack now. Tammy Abraham towards Thomas Carroll. Tammy Abraham inside towards El Ghazi. That's game over. That is a very good finish on the Egyptian again. Doubles advantage. He's deadly on the right hand side. He's always in the right position. Tom Carroll, lovely interlinking passing play between Carroll, Tammy Abraham, and obviously Tom Carroll is a former Swansea player, but what a finish. Roll it hard and low. Look at that. Shifts it onto his right foot and places it past the keeper into the back of the net. El Ghazi makes it 2-0 Aston Villa, and we're going to take all 3 points against the opposition. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as well. If you guys feel free to continue your support coming, and also perhaps leave a like on the video and also subscribe as well if you guys enjoy. As we guys are going to go for Dale Fry, which isn't going to be successful. We're going to try and put in a bid offer, and if it's not successful, we're going to have to go back for him. He's a young talented prospect, plays for Middlesbrough. I'm genuinely intrigued by him. We're going to try and put in maybe a play swap deal. Would be fantastic. But like I said, thank you guys so much for watching this episode.